Today's Monday, it's 13th of May, it's 2024, and I'm in the port of Palma. I've come down here to have a look at the huge ship that's in port. It's the Oceans of the Seas, no, the Oasis of the Seas, sorry. And it's on one of its first of its regular visits here to Palma, but it is a huge ship. I'll put that in another video. And in this one, I'm just going to have a little look around the port of Palma, or at least this little bit of it. And if I just swing the camera around, across the road, just there, is Club de Mar. At least that's what it always used to be called. And it's become a huge building site over the past year or so. We've got Belvedere Castle on the hill over there as well. And the work continues here. We've made huge progress since I was last down here. And so I thought I'd grab a little bit of this on film, and so that we've got it for forever. It's a huge project. It's been the remodeling of the Club de Mar, which is it's the yacht club for Palma on this side. There's another one, an old one, on the other side, and has to have all of the facilities that go with the yachts. And the yachts here go from small ones to the biggest of the big mega yachts, and they need all sorts of facilities, shops and bars and all of those sorts of things, together with the supplies that they might need. And so the decision was made to remodel it, and this is the work that's in progress here. There's obviously a lot of work still to be done, but it's changed a lot since I was last down here. It's causing a little bit of an issue with the locals here. People who live in the apartments overlooking this are complaining about the constant noise that they've got, and the eyesore and the dust. It will eventually go, and it will make the area a lot better, but in the meantime they've got to suffer this. I can actually see glass going in there, and that's always a good sign that they're going to start doing the work on the interiors. I seem to run out of pavement here, so I can't really walk down that side. Let's walk on here. This is a meteorological, oceanographic part of the islands. That's the meteorological area, and the oceanographic one on the other side, which I think is going to close. I think it's the last I read. But this is like the main weather station for the port of Palma, where they'll be taking all of the readings to measure the temperatures, humidity, rainfall, and those sorts of things that meteorologists do. Part of my training years and years ago, I had to do a course on meteorology. I think it's changed a little bit then. We didn't have, in those days, we didn't have satellite images to help us, or satellite information. It was very much taking measurements of pressure and rainfall, and looking at maps on pieces of paper. The logo for the Agencia Estatal de Meteorología. This work on the Club de Mar is actually coinciding with the work that's on the Paseo Maritimo, and that continues at a pace. I have done videos along there, and I'm going to go along and see a little bit of it now, so see a bit what's on this end, which I didn't include in the last video, which I'd walked far enough. It's getting a little bit warm for walking. It's middle of the day as well, just gone noon. Well, the entrance to Club de Mar, I seem to remember, was over there. This I can't remember what was here. Typical sort of concrete structures there. Looking forward to seeing what it's like when it's finished. entrance. I think that might be the car park that they're constructing there. So we cross the road here, and now we can see more construction, which is the Paseo Maritimo. This is a huge program, and it's not going to be finished until, well, next summer. So we've got another year of this, I think. They've not finished the far side, which is the land side, and once they've finished that, they've got to come over to this side, the seaside, and do this side. It'll be fantastic when it's finished, but you can imagine the people who are living in these apartments, they've not only got the noise of the road, they've got the noise of the construction, they've got the dust from the construction. Here are the maps. So what area are we talking about? Well, we're somewhere down here now. We're around here. And all of this is the area that's been changed right to the Portopee roundabout. This is the Portopee shopping centre down here. And the ship I've just been looking at was moored on this side, so this is one of the cruise ships on that picture. So they put a display here to give us an idea of what's going on. So this is where I am now. I've just been looking at all of this work here in the Club de Mar, and this is the Paseo Maritimo as the inland area, water area, and goes all the way round. This is the auditorium, round towards the cathedral, but not as far as the cathedral. The idea is that it will become a really nice space to walk in, and that's the measure of it. It's going to be a space for walking. Lots of trees, lots of shade. So here you can see all of the trees marked in where they're planning to put them. So we've got a before and after plan. So this is what it is like now. I've just walked along there in a previous video, and this is what they want it to look like with more vegetation. And this is another view of what it looks like now and what they want it to look like later on, with a lot more trees, a lot more green areas, lots of seating, and a nice wide safe place to go. And this is actually the Club de Mar building that's on that picture, shows it has been completed. So here you've got the water there, and this is what it's like now, and this is what they want it to look like. These before and after pictures are really quite good. That's the before. There was a little park here anyway. This is going a lot further along the Paseo Maritimo, and they just want to make that a little bit more tidy and make it a nice, pleasant place to go through. All of this is going to change, and hopefully that's what it's going to look like. And it's a little bit like that. They've got the paving wrong. They changed the paving. Have a look down on here, on the water side. And this is what that's going to be like, more like a park to walk in. So it is now, and that's what they want it to look like. And there's an aerial view. It's going to look like. So I think the plans look really good, and well, we'll see if they manage to get it all done. So it's got the phases of the work. They're on phase 1 at the moment, which is on the land side, not doing anything on the water side yet. And then phase 2 will start on this side. And phase 3 finishing off in the garden areas a bit further down the Paseo Maritimo. Well, that's what it's all about. This is what it looks like over here. I can cross over here now. It says. And I can't walk that way. There is a bus stop there though. I'll have to walk this way. And this is the work that's going on. You can sense how noisy it is. And then just from the amount of machinery here, the amount of dust that is being produced. But further down it is actually nearing completion. And you can look here, if we look at the paving, it has been done. It looks very dirty and messy here. It's still got a lot of cleaning. And one of the complaints was that the department that's, you see the dust in the air in front, the department that's responsible for cleaning isn't doing its job. And well, the reason is they can't actually get here to do it, to use the machines that they would normally use to keep this sort of an area clean. And they are very, very good at keeping areas clean. I think Imaya, which is the company that helps to keep everywhere clean, empties the bins and keeps everything going, it does a fantastic job. But well, if they can't actually get to the places with the machines that they need to use, then it's not going to get done. So we've still got a bit of a wait to do. This is, does need a little bit of cleaning. So there's a staircase here taking up. Not sure whether I'll get a better view. Not there. I'm going to have a go, have a look and see. Well, a lot of puffing and panting, but I'm now at the top and we've got a bit of an aerial view. You can see they're actually cutting the road open there. They've done a little bit of tarmacking over this side, so it's getting there. We've just got a lot more to do. Well, with the sound of the workers in the background, I hope you found this little update on the Paseo Maritimo interesting, and I'm going to move on. Bye for now.